3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Hello again. We've decided to do a podcast. It's Puff and Steph. What's up, fam? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We are in the American Shaman of PA studios. Have pain, anxiety, can't sleep? Well, you can meet with a certified wellness consultant at American Shaman of PA. Life is better with the feather. Check it out, hempashealth.com. It is Wednesday, Steph. How you feeling?
Not bad. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay. Yeah, got nothing to report.
No, me neither. Nothing crazy.
It is Wednesday, so we've decided to do a Would You Rather, because, we thought we'd shake things up a little bit. So it's Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather have the ability to change the past or see the future?
Oh, this is a good one.
Is there some wrongs out there you want to right, or do you want to know what's going to happen before it happens?
I almost feel like I want to do both, but I also want to do neither. Because you know how they say, like, you wouldn't change anything about your past because it's what got
Made you who
here.
you are today.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's cliche, but also true. And then it's like, I'd love to know the future, but also that takes away some of the fun.
Yes and no. I think it could bring more fun. Imagine knowing the lottery numbers.
Oh, yeah. No, I picked that one. I choose that.
I mean, here's the thing. You can change the past in the same way. If we're just talking money here, you could go and invest a few $1,000s into Apple stock.
Oh, that's true.
Back in the 80s.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you're a millionaire now.
Oh, good point.
Or you just kind of go in your brain time machine and fly to the lottery numbers and win Powerball.
Yeah, I think I'd want to do that.
You want to do that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What would you pick?
Man, I kind of don't hate my past. I don't have a ton of regrets in my life. Like big ones, like little ones, sure, But big ones, nah, not really. So I think it'd probably be the future. And it wouldn't be far. I would just go and, I don't know if I'd do the lottery thing. I might do some sports betting or something like that. Like find out who wins the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
And take all of my money and put it on them. Kind of like, have you seen Back to the Future movies?
It's been a while.
Right, so like what Biff did when he had the sports almanac, he kind of became famous for sports gambling. I could be famous for sports gambling too. Wow, Puff, it's like he knows what's going to happen. I know, right? Crazy.
That would be cool.
The only issue is you're going to know when people die before they die. You're going to know when you die before you die.
Oh.
The good news is you could stop some of the stuff from happening. You could be like, see into the future, boy. Right? And that's like your comic book. And like, maybe you can stop some bad things from happening.
That's true. Maybe you can stop yourself from dying. Like if it's a tragic, crazy
if like
accident.
you step out in front of a bus.
Right.
Maybe you're like, okay, guess I'm not getting out of bed tomorrow.
Exactly.
Bus is not going to find me in my bedroom. Not in my mansion after winning all that money. So yeah, you could you could prolong it if it's some sort of accident like that, sure. But death comes for us all at some point, Steph.
Wow. That's really uplifting.
Before you know it.
Good way to start the show.
Before you know it, death is here, staring us in the face.
That's great.
Hello, death. Sometimes we say not today. Other times we say, take me.
No, we don't.
Some people do. All right. So answer that question. Would you rather have the ability to change the past or to see into the future? A new survey of 2,000 people finds nearly 1 in 5 people believe their metabolism has been slowed during the pandemic. Typical respondent before 2020 worked out 3 days a week. Only 40% of those polled believe they've been able to maintain their pre-pandemic fitness levels. How do you feel?
I've pretty much stayed the same. Like I was running outside whenever the gyms were closed, and since the gyms have reopened, I've been back into it. But it is hard when you're stuck at home, and a lot of gyms were closed for a really long time. So what is it, the COVID or the quarantine 15?
Quarantine 15.
I mean, it's real.
Yeah, the quarantine 40. 4 in 10 now frequently experience feelings of detachment or disconnection from their physical bodies.
What?
I don't know what that means. Like,
That's
it's like an out-of-body experience.
That is scary.
It's like I can see myself sitting on the couch eating Doritos.
Yeah, what? Are you okay?
They said, for example, researchers find some no longer have a strong sense of how tall they are or how much space they take up. That's just weird.
I don't understand that.
39% worry they'll overexert or hurt themselves more easily when they return to working out. Just do it slowly then. Like, if you're a big workout person, you're not going to go back to the gym and be, the same person. Like, that's just common sense.
Right, you ease back into it.
Listen, everyone has had their issues with this pandemic. Everyone. We have. It has cost you and I a buttload of money, okay? Everyone has had their issues. Don't act like you changed as a person. Don't be like, I just don't know how to act anymore. The same way you did in 2019. All right, 2020 was tough for everyone, but come on. What if I go and work out and hurt myself? Well, then just don't try to lift the heaviest weight. Idiot.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I cannot
some of
stand
these.
people. 27% worry that they've lost the motivation to stay active altogether. More than half believe the crisis has altered their metabolism for good. You know what alters your metabolism? Getting old. So, you're a year older. So, in reality, you're not wrong. Your metabolism probably has slowed down a little bit. But it's not, altered your metabolism. Stop it. Just go back to the gym and just stop eating junk food. And you'll probably be okay. Probably. Now, everyone's got their issues, but you'll probably be okay.
Right, you can get back into it.
I mean, you're big into fitness and health and stuff. I mean, this is the formula has never been really that complicated. Don't eat like a pig and, walk a little bit.
Right. Do
It's really
something
those-
active.
And look who the guy is that's saying this stuff. I get it. It sounds funny, a little ironic, maybe oxymoronic coming from me. I don't know. All I'm saying is stop blaming the pandemic. Well, oh man, Mike, you seem to gain some weight. Yeah, COVID. Well, I mean, your gym's open. Yeah, but COVID. Well, you could go back. It's been open now for months. COVID. COVID. I took 3 weeks off and I just got really fat. COVID.
Lots of weird side effects of COVID.
It just seems like people are using that as an excuse a little more than they should. Yona Snyder and her 2-year-old daughter were sleeping in their California home when she was awakened at 1 a.m. by a sound she thought was an intruder. First thing she did, she texted friends to tell them there was a burglar in her home. Yeah, friends were like, hey, maybe you should try 911 instead of texting us.
Right.
She called 911, hid in the bathroom with her daughter. She heard police break down her front door moments later, followed by the sound of laughter. The suspected intruder was just the family's robot vacuum. She said her son turned on the vacuum cleaner because he didn't want to do chores before he left for the weekend. They had not used the vacuum in almost 2 years, and it tumbled down the stairs.
Oh.
So she thought it was an intruder.
I could see that. If I heard a noise like that, it would freak me out.
Could you imagine, though, you hear the police, break down the door. This woman is dumb.
It's a Roomba.
It's a Roomba.
Nothing to be alarmed about.
You're good. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, this could potentially make you feel bad about yourself.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. unclean.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
According to two experts, a microbiologist and author of the Germ Code, and a cleaning expert and the author of 2 books on cleaning, here is how often you should clean things in your home. You ready for this?
No, this is going to make us all feel terrible.
You ready for this?
No.
This is a germ and cleaning expert. 2 people. Change the sheets once a week. Once every 2 weeks at the most. Wash them in hot water. That's how you do it. Is that you?
I usually do every 2 weeks.
All right, good. All right, you're within the range.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, we do it about once a week.
Do you?
And by we, I mean the wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Hey, that's on her. I don't do it. I don't do it. Disinfect the sinks every day.
Oh, no.
All of them.
Nope.
I mean, every time we wash dishes by hand, it gets clean.
Right.
But then I don't do the bathroom sinks every day.
No, once a week I do those.
Vacuum the rugs and wash the floors every 1 to 2 weeks.
Once a week.
Once a week? Okay, all right. You're not doing bad, except for you got dirty ass sinks. Wipe down the bathroom once a week at least. Your shower curtains should be disinfected weekly to avoid mildew.
Every week or 2, usually.
Even the curtains? You do the curtains?
The shower curtain?
Yeah.
Wipe it down?
Disinfect it.
I don't know how to... It's fabric.
Yeah, you can still spray it and you
don't really want to spray it with something like what? Like Lysol?
Yeah, like, why wouldn't you?
No, I don't do that on a fabric shower curtain.
But it's already, like, getting wet from the shower, right?
No, the liner gets wet.
Yeah, do the liner.
Yeah, no, I clean the liner.
Oh, okay.
But not the shower curtain.
You fancy. We don't have one. We have a glass door.
Oh, that's right.
Remember when you were in the shower?
That's easier. That's right, for that video.
Yeah, that too. Swap out bath towels every other day. Nope.
That is so stupid. You're clean when you use it. You're literally fresh out of the shower.
Other day. When I was reading this, I went, oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
Couple times a month, maybe?
Yeah.
Like
every 2-3 weeks.
And I don't apologize. It is what it is. Every couple of months, not every couple of months, like a couple times a month, we'll take down the bath towels and wash them.
This is actually something that my mom and I have like disagreed with different people on.
Oh, really?
Like her and I agree, but like my college roommate, every time she would use a towel, she would wash it. And I was like, I don't have that many quarters to keep doing laundry. Like, you're clean when you dry yourself off.
Are you though?
I would hope so. I mean, depending on how you shower.
But also, I mean, I guess maybe it's the water just sitting on the towel. Could that collect mildew, maybe?
I guess, but to wash it every day or 2? No, I don't have time for that.
What about this one? These last 2, the swap bath towels out every other day, and then this one. Swap out the kitchen sponge. How long do you think they say?
Oh, once a week.
Every few days.
Oh.
Now they say you can reuse them. They say drop into boiling water for 2 minutes, put them in the microwave for 2 minutes while damp every couple of days, and then replace them when they deteriorate. So you can kind of like get them back to 0. If you will.
So you can clean them.
It looks like that way.
Ooh.
So, does this list make you feel bad about yourself?
A little bit. Kind of inspires me to go home and clean.
Not me.
I'm not going to
Not at all. No. So as restaurants reopen across the country, many are facing staffing issues. One McDonald's owner in Florida has come up with a unique solution to entice people to come in for interviews. His name is Blake Casper. He's a McDonald's franchise owner in Tampa. He says one of his restaurants is offering $50 to anyone who comes in to be interviewed for a job.
Just for the interview?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I get it. You get people in the door, but they could be coming in for the 50 and then just bouncing. You never talk to them again.
There's going to be a lot of people doing that.
I don't know. He's going to spend a ton of money before anyone actually takes a job.
He's going to lose a lot of money that way, I feel like.
But I get it. There's a lot of my friends who work in the restaurant business say it's tough to get people taking unemployment, and they keep getting money from the government. So they're like just not working.
Right.
Like, period. So, I mean, I kind of understand where this guy's coming from. I feel bad for him. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's part of owning a business, I guess. And we do have to talk a lot about crime here. First and foremost, we're one of those popular crime mystery drama podcasts.
That's what we do.
So we're thinking about making this one our next featured crime drama mystery podcast. Residents in Willow Place neighborhood in New York's Brooklyn Heights are being terrorized by a serial criminal. This guy, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't assume it's a guy, but this person, I don't want to assume gender here, is going around taking flower pots off of people's like window stoops, window
Just
ledges.
flower pots. That's it.
Yeah, they're off of their stoops, their steps, and then off the ledges in their windows.
Aww.
Yeah, one man has lost 4 planters. Across the street, a woman had a large glazed flower pot taken from outside her brownstone. Locals say the thief has been active for several months now. If you're a police officer, right? If you are a cop or you're a police department, how do you prioritize this? Because it's a crime.
It is.
It is a crime, and this guy has stolen, hundreds, if not maybe a couple $1,000s worth of flowers and flower pots. So it is a crime. This man is, or I don't know why I keep assuming it's a guy, but this person is a criminal. But, where does this rank in terms of, like, how much manpower should they put into this crime?
Right, because there's worse crimes happening.
A longtime resident lost 4 planters in December. In January, 3 planters were swiped from outside one brownstone, and another 2 were stolen from that house's next-door neighbor. There are some residents out there questioning whether to even bother investing in greenery anymore.
Huh? What do I do? What do I do with my life? Is it even worth it?
My life has been turned upside down by the planter pilferer.
That is upsetting, though. People love their plants.
Sure.
You know?
No, but if you're a cop, how serious do you take this?
I mean, I think you put some time into it, but you gotta obviously make other more, I don't want to say important.
No, say important. Say important.
More intense.
Say important.
No, I won't say it.
No, it's truth. Now, if someone knocks over a 7-Eleven or if someone steals a ficus from someone's front stairs,
You gotta prioritize.
Which one? You got someone breaking into houses, you got someone taking a fern. What are you going to do?
Right.
To me, it's a no-brainer, but I get it. It's their property. They love the flowers so much.
People do get attached to their plants. That's upsetting.
I just don't know if I should even bother. I mean, why even bother? You try to have nice things, and then someone just comes and takes it. I want to be there when they find the dude who's got a living room full of flower pots and dead plants. That's what I want to find. Or if there's like one guy in the neighborhood who just his whole stairs are covered on both sides. Every window's got a pot in it, and I don't want to point fingers, but I think Jerry did it.
Suspicious.
Yeah, I think Jerry did it. Coming up, science.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
I gave us a ton of time to talk about this, Steph. I just don't know what this is supposed to be. When we were coming up in high school, and even if you took classes like science classes in college, like I was never good at science. I was always in awe of people who just got it. Like my brother. My brother was a guy who just got it. Right? Somebody would be like, yeah, this thing does that. These chromosomes or whatever, the atom and nucleus and whatever. He'd be like, yeah, I got that. And I'd be like, what? Yep. Like, please explain it to me, and then they brought out like pictures and models, and I was like, pretty. I still don't get it.
Yep. I know my brothers were natural with that too. I don't understand.
But what does it matter when you grow up to do this? With all of your scientific knowledge. Scientists in Switzerland are sending thousands of pairs of white underwear to volunteers to have them bury the underpants in their backyards. Researchers will later dig up and examine the underwear to determine the health of the soil that covered them.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is it used underwear?
No. Researchers said the test underwear is made from 100% biodegradable organic cotton, which can serve as a food source for various microorganisms in the soil. The microorganisms eat the underpants. The more active microorganisms live in the soil, the faster the underpants will be eaten up. Each volunteer will receive 2 pairs of underwear. One will be dug up after a month, the other 2 months. It will be analyzed for holes to determine the health of the soil. Now,
that's interesting.
Now, I kind of understand what they're going for. The healthier the soil, the more holes that are going to be in these underpants. They're made out of biodegradable organic cotton. Here's my question. Do you know what my question's going to be? Why the hell do they have to be underpants?
Right.
Why can't it just be a towel or like just a piece of that fabric? Why does it have to does it have an elastic waistband?
Right.
Does it have that little flap hole thing in the middle?
Right, where does that come from?
Like, why does this organic cotton material have to be in underpants form?
Rather than like just a t-shirt?
Or just a piece of fabric?
Right.
Why? Why do you think?
Oh, I have no idea.
No, that's okay.
Nothing.
No, that's okay. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it makes any sense. I mean, maybe to science people it does, though.
They're like, of course it has to be in underpants form. God, that is why you don't have a PhD. That's why you do a dumb podcast where you talk about our experiments, because you just don't get it.
You don't understand.
This guy over here asked why it had to be underpants. Yeah, I know. He's stupid. He really doesn't get science, does he?
Can you believe him?
God, we're so glad that we don't hang out with you. You'd really bring the average IQ point down for our group.
Maybe we're really missing something.
You know, I tend to be very critical of myself.
You are.
I don't think we're wrong here to question this stuff.
I don't think so.
I don't think we are. I think we're like, maybe there's just an overabundance of this material out there, and it just happens to be in underwear form.
So they're just going to use it because it's there? Maybe.
Maybe it's really unpopular. Maybe it's scratchy. And no one's buying it,
It's
so it got
uncomfortable.
donated to...
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to help them out here. No, it has to be underpants. Why? Because I said so.
Maybe they just think it's more fun that way.
I mean, maybe. I mean, what would you do if you looked over and your neighbor was burying underwear in the backyard?
You'd have some questions.
Yes, there's so many questions. All right, let's just stump Steph. See if it.
Don't ask me
Okay.
why it's underwear, because I don't know.
Over 80% of Americans think they're good at this, but they're not. What is it?
So it's something that can be, like, measured. Like, they're not good at it.
Oh yeah, it can definitely be measured.
Wait, all 80% are not good at it?
80% of Americans think they're good at this, but they're really not. Yeah.
So none of us are good at it.
Let's just say 80% aren't good at it. We're not as good as we think we are at it.
Is this a physical
No.
activity?
Nope.
Is it something you do at home?
I mean, yeah, you could do it at home.
Is it something on your phone? Does it involve technology?
No. A lot of times that's what happens if you take technology away. Technology is definitely a crutch in this area for many people, including
Cooking
myself.
without a recipe.
I get where you're going with that, but no.
Yeah, like you think you're good at cooking.
Yep.
You don't have.
Nope, not the worst answer. Nope.
I need a hint.
A lot of us find out early in school that we're not good at this.
Is it something like that you like something mental?
Yep.
Oh, mental math.
Nope. I think a lot of people would admit they're pretty bad at math.
Spelling.
There you go. 80% of Americans think they're good at spelling, but they're not.
That's why we have autocorrect.
Yeah, that's what I said. So when you take technology away, your real skill
Yep.
introduces
Then we struggle.
itself.
Yeah.
The average American eats 30 pounds of these a year.
30 pounds.
I'm gonna say you're under. I'm honestly gonna say you are well under.
Is this a dinner food?
Yeah, it could be lunch or dinner food.
Is it meat?
No.
Is it a vegetable?
Yeah.
Potatoes.
More specific, please.
Baked potatoes.
No.
Mashed potatoes.
No.
French fries.
There we go. I know you like French fries. I mean, how could you not? But I don't. You're not a big French fry eater.
I try not to eat them, but I do love them so dearly.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't eaten French fries all day, so I'm totally with Steph on
There
that
you
one.
go.
All right, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow. We do have a new advice column, so be on the lookout for that. It is the Puff and Steph podcast. Later.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.